What's good, YouTube? We are back with another video. Today is going to be kind of like a vlog. I'm meeting my boy, Ronnie Creates, Ronald Martin, founder and CEO of Radical Comics. That's my guy. Kind of business partners. We're also friends. For those of you that don't know, I have a comic of my own. It's more like a manga, actually. The New Genesis Leviathan. And that is published under Radical Comics, as you can see, RK right there. It's published under Radical Comics. We also have other titles. I cannot work this camera. But yeah, we got All-Star, The Unbreakable All-Star. We also got Wolf Shinobi and many more, Leviathan, obviously, and many more projects to come. But yeah, meeting up with my boy. For the first time, actually, we're going to a comic shop, probably two comic shops. We're probably going to two, but for certain, we're going to one. Cause I have a couple copies of my own, Sorry, I gotta flex. Hang on. Look at this. Yeah. Anyways, I got a couple copies of my own in this comic shop called Dr. No's Comics and Games Superstore. Yeah, if you're in the area, go pick up a copy, or just order online at radicalcomics.com. But anyways, yeah, we're meeting up. Gonna film a couple videos, do some content. You feel me? And yeah. About to be lit with the Radical boys, you feel me? Oh yeah, one more thing. There's another radical person at Radical that'll be there too. His name is Jay the Artist. He has a comic coming out in a couple months, actually, I think in May. That's what he's planning, that's what he told me. He lives out here too, so all three of us are meeting up. About to be lit. In fact, in case we do go to two comic shops, I'm gonna take a couple copies with me in my backpack. Take a couple copies with me. Maybe get them in the shop. Maybe three. Take like three. Yeah, I'm gonna take like three to go with me. Yeah, because I have a couple, like I said, first comic shop, but if we do go to the second one, I wanna maybe try to get my copies in there too. So I'm gonna take three. I'm gonna take three. Yeah. Also taking my iPad, you know, as an artist on the go, gotta have something to draw with. Just in case, you know, just in case you get some ideas, you feel me? So, yeah, taking the iPad, taking the pencil. What else do I need? I'm gonna probably take my copies of All-Star. Hold on. It's a terrible place to leave a backpack with an iPad in it. Take my copies of All-Star. Give you guys a little peek, you know? I'm not gonna spoil his story or anything. If you want, oh, I love this page. The transformation. If you wanna read it, we are doing a re-release current. I'll let him explain all that, my bad. This is his book, but yeah. Dude, art's crazy. Yep. Oh, one more thing. In my book, where is it? Here. I drew this, that's Leviathan, my main character, and All-Star, his main character. I drew that, put it at the end of my book. This might be cringe, but we're gonna try to recreate that. If we find a bench, we're gonna try to recreate that. I took inspiration for that piece from, hang on. Bear with me. Where is it? From my favorite story ever, My Hero Academia. This is, if y'all ain't tapped in to My Hero Academia, what y'all doing? Like, man, anyways, yeah, about to do that. Yeah, I should be on my way now, cause I'm not late, but you don't want to be late. You feel me? So, I also got the portable charger. Yeah. We're set. We're ready to go. All right. I'm probably not gonna record while I'm driving because that's kind of illegal, I think. If it's not illegal, then I don't want to be doing it. But yeah. So probably meet you at the comic shop. Yeah. Peace. When I'm with my boy. So yeah. There's some anime movies coming out too. Yo.
There's plenty of stuff. What's up, man? Here we go. Make sure everything's out of the frame there.
Awesome. Yo. What's that? That's crazy.
The Instagram is Radical Comics with a K. And give us a follow. Check us out. Well, we outside right now and we're just chopping it up. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask us. If you're an artist or a creator, specifically a comic book, of course I'm playing fly over my head. But if you're an artist or creator, like a comic book artist, check out Radical Comics because we are going to be doing submissions pretty soon again, where you can submit like your title. If you have a main character and story, you'll be able to submit that, and we'll review it, look over it, and who are trying to get out there and make a name for ourselves in the industry. It's more or less indie comics. So yeah, but we're outside. Like I said, this is not the element right now. We just grabbed something to eat and just talking. Right guys, right guys. Yeah.
Got some cheeseburger bobbies.
yeah, cheeseburger bobbies, bro. But nothing too crazy right now. It's a small group right now in here, but we just outside. So if you guys have any questions as far as comic books is concerned, indie comics, cons, because we do plan on going to some cons pretty soon in May. We're looking at going to MomoCon. So if you guys want to link up with us, it'd be real fun. We're gonna have our table set out. It's gonna be Jay, Trey, and me. We're all gonna be in Atlanta, and we're gonna be locking in, having our table with our artwork and our prints and everything. It's gonna be really cool. So definitely do show up in May. We're gonna have some posts and stuff ready pretty soon, so you guys can see when we drop in. Okay, so maybe I can low key, I might just put up a background of All Star, even though yeah, I can do green screen. Yeah, I'm gonna do green screen. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. The lighting is hitting right now. Lighting is hitting. I feel like Dustin, I'm probably gonna upload part of this, but yeah, this is for you, Dustin. Dedicated specifically for you. Bro, when All Star Moving dropped, the opening has All the Stars song, I'm Gonna Lose It. Yeah, All the Stars fit so good with All Stars. Crazy. So this is John Birmingham. He is a retired Marine. He is a father, he's a husband, and he's also a disabled veteran. He lost his leg during infantry. So this is my character that I illustrated, as well as, made the story for. But, he's a superhero. But before that, he was a husband and a father. His son was tragically killed by law enforcement, and he basically wanted justice for his son. His son's name was Jay. All Star's real name is John, and his wife's name is Gianna. So after the death of his son, he wanted to get justice for his son, so he prayed to God for some sort of justice, and he was gifted superpowers. Basically, this divine being from space, this cosmic being from space, heard his cries for help and gifted him the power of the stars, and that comes from the crystal that's in the center of his chest. And so the crystal is actually made up of stars and stardust. And so scientists say that human beings have the same elements within them that stars have. So when he was granted the crystal, all of the elements, the elements that are inside of his body were heightened 100 times that, or 1,000 times that. So human beings, we have calcium, carbon, hydrogen, all these elements that are inside of our bodies, the stars also possess. And stars have a crazy amount of energy as well. So when he gets the crystal, it just gives him all of this crazy energy from the stars. And so that's basically what All-Star story is. He's a man who wants justice and is given the power to have justice, and he wants to use his powers to help other people in similar situations. But yeah, we're outside right now, and plane just flew over my head. Spectre.
Yo, Spectre.
Yo. So, I'm outside with Trey Tunes.
Yep.
The creator of New Genesis Leviathan, and I'm outside with Jay the artist, the creator of Death Seed. Well, you probably can't see them. I mean, you probably can't. You can see. Can you see yourself? Yeah. Yeah. Trey right here. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. But we outside, and we're just doing our thing, just chatting. I know this live is not jumping like it should be. Y'all should be liking the live so that I'm on everybody's timeline for you page, whatever you call it. That was so unk of me. But yeah, JSLK, what's up? Glow, what's up, Glow? How you doing, bro?
Web comments?
Yeah, this the official Glow Comics. Yeah.
What's up, Glow?
Yeah. We got Trey right here. Glow.
What's up, Glow?
We got Jay the artist. I don't know if you know who Glow is. You know Glow?
I don't.
Okay, he's another creator on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yep. But we got the Radical crew. What the hell? I can't talk. We got the Radical crew outside. We outside. So it's not just me. You know, I'm the creator of All Star. Also the founder of Radical Comics. But there is a group of other creators, and we do plan on, going to cons. So if you're a creator in here, maybe we could, set something up. We're going to be going to MomoCon in Atlanta in May. So Glow, I don't know if you're doing any cons soon, but maybe we could, you can link up with the Radical group. We can do some stuff. He said, "Yo, how are y'all doing?" We're doing great, man. We just chopping it up, and just been talking a lot of stuff. And we actually made some moves today and got some books put into some shops today. So that's kind of what we've been up to, just trying to spread our damn. I can't even talk.
Spread our work across the globe.
Yes, spread our world.
Cooked.
Spread our stuff across the globe.
Yes, sir.
Yes, exactly. Across, I guess we're starting in Georgia, where everything's at. But Glow said, "Good for y'all. That's amazing. Really appreciate it, man." Spectre said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir." But it's cold.
Bro, it's
bitch
freezing.
I swear. Edit that part out for that. Yeah. So this is Trey's book. This is Trey. I'm about to pass it to Trey.
All right,
y'all hang in there. He's gonna talk about his book. Okay. All right. Here you go.
It's been a minute since I've been on live talking about my book, but what's up, guys? So, New Genesis Leviathan, as you can see here, it's a story about a character. He's a boy, a man, actually, young man.
He's a young man.
Yeah, young man.
Yeah.
So, he feels very lost in life. He feels very like there's more to life, and he finds different outlets in life, or tries to find different outlets. Bro, Sky.
Sky Blue said something crazy.
He said, Trey. Yeah. All right, but yeah, so he tries to find different outlets in life to satisfy him, to no avail, obviously. At some point, he comes across God, or he tries to reignite his faith in God because he grew up in a church. Church wasn't very good, taught him very bad teachings. And eventually he finds, a bunch of new friends that set him on the right path to, set his life right, basically, with God. So yeah, it's a story about a character trying to reignite his faith, basically. There's a lot more to it. There's a lot of spiritual battles and stuff like that with demons and angels and things of that nature. But at its core, it is a love story, not just romantic love. It's about platonic love, love given by God, just love in general, honestly. So yeah, Jai, you're wild, bro.
He says some free stuff.
Yes, bro. What's up, Nova? How you doing? But yeah, that's pretty much what it is at its core. Yeah. So.
You didn't tell him anything about his power. Right?
Oh yeah. So, bro, it's been a minute. So, Leviathan, main character right here. The big character on the screen. He he has a bunch of weird powers. He can manipulate different parts of his body. Yeah. He can manipulate different parts of his body. He if his limbs get severed, I don't know how much I can say on TikTok.
Hey man, well, just keep
Okay.
rolling. Yeah.
Okay.
Severed. Yeah.
All right, my fault. Yeah, if his limbs get severed, he can grow them back. He has a crazy regeneration, crazy healing too. He can heal people, kind of. But he can manipulate his blood. His blood can go from liquid to solid. He can shape it to whatever shape he wants. Yeah, make weapons, swords. He can swing off of things like Spider-Man. What else? Oh, he can phase through things. Yeah, he can phase through things like a ghost. His nickname is the Ghost of the Ocean, so he can phase through things. He also has cloning. He can clone himself. Kind of like, not really cloning. You know how a lizard tail can grow back? It's kind of like that, but instead of his limbs just growing back, a whole new clone can grow from that limb, basically. So, yeah, his ability is based on manipulating different parts of his body, and he can get really creative with that, basically. So,
it's sick.
Yeah, honestly, no limits. The only limit is himself. So I'll just say that. But yeah, pretty much it. Kind of like duplicate, kind of. Yeah, kind of.
Who said that?
Nova.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Y'all better go get you a copy of New Genesis Leviathan. It's also on the website. It's on the Radical Comics website. We're also we're also in Kennesaw. So if you want to get you a physical copy in Kennesaw at Syndicate Comics or Dr. Nose Comics, you can get you a copy of New Gen. Sky Blue says, so y'all linking without me? Hey man. Say man.
Yes.
We'll get some together. If you wanna, okay, so we're gonna be at MomoCon in Atlanta. So if you wanna pop out, MomoCon is gonna be in May. So if you wanna, bring your family, bring yourself, get you a ticket to MomoCon, man. We're gonna be there.
It's mandatory that you buy something from the table.
Yeah.
Buy something from the table. It'll be worth it. I promise. Buy something from the table.
Sir.
If you don't buy anything from the table, we're blocking you. I'm kidding.
We're fighting you in a real way. We're squabbling up with you.
We absolutely have to.
We absolutely have to. Yeah. Yeah. All right. But
So Dead Seed is a dark fantasy comic that's going to be coming to Radical in May. Chapter 0, the prologue, drops in May. And just to give you an idea of what type of story it is, think of Berserk, Game of Thrones, Elden Ring, and Fire Emblem. All had baby. And that's Dead Seed.
I'm excited, bro.
Like, if you like stories about like environmental problems, monsters being everywhere, people trying to survive, Dead Seed is your story. It's a little edgy, but not too edgy.
Not Berserk edgy. We were just talking about this.
No, it's not quite that edgy, but it has moments. So if you like dark fantasy, Dead Seed's gonna definitely be right up your alley. Chapter 0 drops May.
Go follow us at Radical Comics. .com. Radical Comics with a K on Instagram. My face is right here. Radical Comics with a K on Instagram. So you guys can check out, our titles and the updates that we have. But thank you for holding the phone, Jay. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But
Were you not in the camera?
Yeah, I was in the camera. Sky said, okay, gonna have to mutiny mutuals.
Yeah.
This, you can introduce yourself again and talk about your character, and then I'll clip it, and then we can put it in a video separately.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the character you see behind me is our female lead. Her name is Roseanne, Rose for short. And just to give you a little bit about her, she is a hot-headed character, brash, quick to anger, and to jump in. Think Korra from Legend of Korra. She's basically her, but she just shoots fireballs. Barely. Because character progression. She has to learn, get better first.
So she's like a magic user, or
yes. So in Dead Seed, she is able to use magic, but the thing is, in Dead Seed, magic is rare. It's borderline extinct. So only a few people have the capability to use magic, and she is one of them. That is an important part of the story, because magic is not necessarily frowned upon, but it's a practice that's been lost to time. So anybody that can use magic in the story is very important. And it's not like your typical magic system, so I can go into depth about it a little more.
Please do.
Please do. In most other magic systems, the magic comes from the character's own body. They have energy like mana,
Kinda
ki,
like
yeah. But in Death Sea, magic comes from the environment. The earth itself produces magic, so it's like an earthly resource. So the whole problem is people draining the earth's resources. That becomes a big thing in Death Sea.
So is it kind of like, the more people industrialize Earth, it kind of like what? No,
it's not a spoiler. It's just I can either confirm or deny what you just said.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is. It doesn't come from the people themselves. It comes from the environment. So that makes it slightly different from other magical series.
That's cool.
So they are on Earth though, right?
Yes, they are on Earth.
Okay.
They're not on an alien planet.
Okay.
They're on Earth.
Anybody have any questions?
I didn't know magic was involved. I had no idea. I thought it was just like I thought she was just a swords.
Yeah, she does use a sword.
I feel like she had magic though. She looked like she could be a magic user.
Yeah, she does have a sword. She's not very good at it at the start. She's not very good at magic, but that's part of having a story. Characters get better.
Yeah.
I think we gotta see your character. Give us who would be a cool swordsman. Good dude from Berserk. Honestly.
Guts.
Guts.
Yeah.
But
No, I do have some Guts fan art. I could make some collaboration
you could
pieces.
do like a really cool.
So if you guys are able to come to MomoCon in Atlanta, May 22nd through the 25th, get some Guts fan art.
Oh yeah.
Get the prologue, Death Sea. Final Fantasy is kind of an inspiration. I have played the video games, the remakes.
That's dope.
I do love JRPGs.
Yeah.
I do have swords, not that big. tiny swords.
Yeah.
Hey.
No big swords. Only tiny swords.
What are we talking about?
What?
Swords.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about swords.
All right, bro.
We're talking about swords.
Sword
yeah.
fight?
Yeah. Lock in, bro. You're good.
All right, Ron, it's not that kind of line. not wrong.
But nah,
website.
we all, because you have All-Star and Superman.
Yeah.
Nerdy. We're
Shinobi
hosting
and
2
Batman.
panels in a
He's
tape
gonna do
level.
Like Guts.
I need to do, yeah.
Hey,
That would be cool.
That-
maybe we can link up.
That would be.
We might have to go live at Momo so you can see what table we're at. One of the people in the live said they're
Spider-Man.
going to be at Momo. They're going to have a panel
Who's
too.
gonna be at
Nerdy.
Momo?
Username
Nerdy. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Going to be at Momo.
Okay, good.
Link
We
up, so-
definitely can link up.
Any creators that are going to be attending,
Spider-Man.
I was thinking
Reach out to
Leviathan, Spider-Man, or Leviathan and Venom could be pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody say something?
Sky Blue said he'll come if Ronnie flies. You gonna fly him out, Ronnie?
Fly you out?
Hey, yo.
I didn't know you had it
That's
like that,
crazy.
Ronnie. I didn't know you had it like that.
Scott, where do you live, bro? Not like the exact address.
Yes,
Scott,
post
where do
your
you live?
exact address and social security number.
That'd be crazy. My name is Kuma. Okay, Nerdy's name is Kuma.
Kuma. Okay, what's up, Kuma? What's up?
Nice.